Hey everybody! I know I just put up my unboxing video, but I'm getting ready to do the hair mask that I told you about. So I've got my mixing bowl, I've got my aloe vera gel, I have my Stuart Botanical Organic Kelp Powder. As you can see, I still have quite a bit of it. And then I have my organic seaweed powder. I've never even done a hair mask in my life, much less one like this. And then other things you're gonna need are like a hair clip to keep your hair out of your way, comb, a hairbrush, and then this is just a makeup brush that keeps falling apart on me. So I thought I would just use it to kind of put the mask on with. The first thing you're gonna want to do is take your hairbrush and just detangle your hair. This is my Nipu bamboo hairbrush. It has bamboo bristles, a bamboo handle, everything. I love this brush. I think it has done wonders for my hair. And also another thing you're going to need is a plastic shower cap. Just to kind of like keep your hair off your clothes. So once you've brushed it out, you're going to want to take your comb and start doing your hair in sections like you would if you were going to flat iron it. Take all of that excess hair and twist it up into a clip so it is out of your way, and make sure the section that you are working on is completely detangled. There we go. So I'm going to take my aloe vera gel and just squeeze a little bit into my dish. I only have about that much. I did not grab a measuring spoon, and I know I should have, so I'm just going to use this little lid to a container and scoop out some seaweed powder. Not very much because it's pretty potent stuff. I have about that much. Drop that into my aloe vera gel. Close that back up. I'm sorry if I make faces. This stuff really does not smell great. It smells like fish. I do not like the smell of fish. I don't even really eat fish that much. And then the same with my kelp powder. Just gonna drop that in there. So it kind of looks like that at the moment. And then I'm just gonna take the brush that I'm gonna use to put it on with and just kind of mix it up. Looks like I did not get enough aloe vera in there. So we're gonna put a little more in there. And if you wanted to, like, you could add essential oils to this. This is really thick, so I'm going to add just a little bit of water to kind of turn it from a paste into, like, something I can actually put in my hair. Okay, this is kind of what it looks like now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a little bit of it on my brush and stick it in my hair, like just along the scalp. You know, I'm not going to spread it all the way through the hair. This is just to kind of help clarify the scalp. I've got to close the kelp because it stinks so bad. You know, you just need a little bit of it on the end of your brush, really. Just stick it in there. Make sure you get it everywhere that you can. And then you'll just keep sectioning off your hair and basically just pretty much doing the same thing all of the way up. And make sure, like, when you get towards the top of your head that you section it off and do it there. And then I'm going to leave it in for an hour, so I will probably just go and run a hot bath and soak and then I will get up and I will shower this out of my hair. Probably using my wet brush to kind of help comb it out. But yeah, so this is the first time I've ever even A, made a hair mask, or B, used one, so we'll see how this goes. I don't know what this looks like across the back. It probably looks like I'm putting a bunch of green goop in my hair. Actually, you really can't even tell, can you? Huh. Anyway, so I'm going to try to do this at least once a week. They say the seaweed and sea kelp is actually really good for your hair. It has lots of vitamins. I should even read off the package once I get my hair separated. The seaweed package tells you what vitamins are in it. I just bought those off of Amazon. They really were pretty cheap for the size. So, let's see. It has vitamins B12, E, amino acids, mineral trace elements, and other nutrients. It has fatty acids. Everything that I have ever read has said that seaweed is really, really good for hair growth, for moisturizing your hair, for strengthening your hair. As you can see, I got a knot in my hair. I just went and got my ends trimmed yesterday. They took off 4 inches of hair that were all just dead ends, and you really can't even tell by looking at it that it got cut at all, because the dead ends were so thinned out from just being brittle and breaking. So yeah, it was really weird. This mix kind of reminds me of split pea soup. I feel like I'm putting split pea soup in my hair. It feels really weird. It's really, like, the aloe has kind of a cooling effect to it. So, like, it feels really good. Really. So, we will see how this goes. It's kind of squishy sounding. And it smells terrible. It really does. It smells like looks like I'm putting split pea soup in my hair, and it smells like I'm putting fish in my hair. Ugh. I hate the smell of it. When I put it in my soaps that I made for Christmas, you really couldn't smell it. You could smell it a little bit after the soap got warm, and you could definitely smell it when I was cooking the soap, because I used a melt and pour soap base for making all of my soap, so you could smell it then. But once it became a soap, you didn't really smell it, because I had a lot of essential oils in my soaps as well. So like the women, I used hibiscus, lavender, and plumeria oil. For the guys, I used eucalyptus, lemongrass, and peppermint oil in my soap. And then I used an aloe vera melt and pour soap base. And then I bought unrefined shea butter, which came in a bar, kind of. So it was unrefined African shea butter. It was yellow. I'd never seen it yellow before. I'd always never seen it white. And I put a little of that in the soap as well. And so you had to cook the soap in order to melt the melt and pour soap base. And that's when you could really smell the seaweed that was going into the soap, is because it got heated up. And it got to the point that my grandmother and I think, ended up opening the kitchen window because it smelled so bad when being cooked. A lot of people, I've heard, are taking seaweed to help with their thyroid, like healthy thyroid production and function. I am not a health expert by any means, So I wouldn't just suggest going out and going, hey, I have a bad thyroid, I'm going to take seaweed. Because you can buy seaweed pills and take them. I don't know anybody who's done it. I've just heard of it being done. But I would definitely, like, if you're somebody that has issues with your thyroid, I would certainly suggest going and asking your doctor first before just taking seaweed for your thyroid. So now as you can see, I've just gotten to like the top of my hair, so I'm just going to section it in little portions and then like comb the rest off to one side to do the sections across the top of my head. And then what's been combed off to one side will still be held in a clip, so I know what's been done and what hasn't. I know some of you are probably wondering why on earth I'm using a paintbrush to section my hair. The only answer I have to that is because of the length of the handle, and I don't have a rat tail comb. My rat tail combs have all gone missing, and I think the cats have carried a lot of them off. The only good thing about this stuff being green is I can definitely tell, like, looking at my hair, what of it I have the mask in and what of it I don't have the mask in, because it goes directly on my skin, like the skin of my scalp. And so what hasn't been given this mask yet, like, the skin isn't green, but I kind of feel like I'm turning into the Grinch. So now that I have that through all of the sections of my hair, I'm just going to kind of comb it back away from my face. And then I still have a little bit left, so probably what I'm going to end up doing is, like, I'm going to wash my face and brush my teeth and stuff. And then I'll probably put it around my edges. For now, I'm just going to squeeze some aloe vera into my hands and, like, run it through my ends. because it's supposed to be ultra moisturizing and nourishing and good for your hair, is what I've heard. I'm definitely going to focus some of it right on the ends because they just got trimmed yesterday. And there you go. That is my first time using my own DIY seaweed and aloe vera hair mask. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please give me a like and a give me a thumbs up and a share. Tell all your friends. Subscribe to my channel and don't forget to ding that little notification bell and you will get alerted every time I upload a new video. And yeah, let me know down in the comments what you think of this. Let me know if you are going to try it yourself, if there's another mask you want me to try.